Hey, it's Mark, RPM Tesla. If you're tired of these fingerprints on your Model X all over the chrome, we've got two solutions, and we're going to show you a video now on how to install our door handle wraps. This is a clear one, which is invisible paint protection film, and this is a carbon fiber pattern. So let's start off with the clear one first. So everyone knows this is a wet installation, and we give you a little packet of soap, you mix with water, you shake it up in the bottle, and this is going to help us put it on, keep it in place, and then we're going to squeegee it, dry it, and it's going to look invisible. So let's get started. What's the most important thing? Preparation and cleaning. So use your soap solution or use rubbing alcohol and wipe off the door handle. Get all the fingerprints off. Get it off the side, because when we get to the carbon fiber one, it's going to wrap around the side. And also we suggest you get the towel wet on the top and run it around the inside and the bottom, so all of the chrome has no debris on it, no dirt. So it's, if you do put the vinyl wraps on, you're going to wrap it around the door handle. So let's start off with the clear one, since this is super easy. And you're going to have two for the driver's side, two for the passenger side. And once you figure out which is which, hold it up to this, and you'll see that this is going to fit right inside. It's not going to overlap, it's not going to go above, it's not going to go below. You're going to center it right on there, and then you're going to squeegee it in place. So with the soap solution, first put it on your nice clean fingers, put it on the car, and with your fingers nice and wet, to avoid making fingerprints, just peel it off. And once you peel it off, the first thing you're going to do is spray the back of it and the front. So basically everything is wet, and this gives us a lot of time to locate the ideal place. So see how this moves around? You can put it up there, you can put it anywhere you want. Just get it centered on this edge, look at this side, and that's a really good location. So at this point, there's only one way to get the water out from underneath to make it grab, and that's to spray more water on the front. It doesn't make sense, but it does. So with your thumb here, just hold it and wipe to the side. What we're doing now is we're anchoring it. So if you anchor it and it goes too low, just pull it up, reposition it, and make sure you're not below the chrome, and you have a nice little border around it. And again, use the squeegee, push the water out, and as you push the water out, you're actually anchoring it down. So you'll see what I mean. It starts to grab, it starts to adhere to the chrome handle. I mean, that's it. Once you get a little more water, don't worry about it. Then just use a little towel, dry it off, don't push too hard. And now you have paint protection film, which is 3M Scotchgard Pro. This is a 10-year warranty on this material. It's never gonna fade or turn yellow, and let it dry. Okay, that's it. Close the door. Can't tell one from the other. And once it completely dries, you won't see any water residue or anything underneath. So if you see a little bit, don't worry about it. It's just gonna all dry up, just like if you tint your windows or you do anything with water. So once you know you got it in the right spot, don't mess with it. Let it sit for a day or two. It'll dry completely invisible. That's it for the clear. And now we're going to do the carbon fiber. We sell these in many colors. We sell them in white to match white cars. We sell them in silver to match silver. We don't have a specific material for the gray or the midnight silver, but just locate the one that says passenger. Okay, so we're going to remove this clear one. Look at how easy it comes off, because it's not dry yet. So this one could still be used or reused, but we're not going to. We're just going to show you how to do this. So again, once you've prepped it and you've cleaned it so it's going to grab and hold on, and you've cleaned it all around, all the edges like we just did, just take it out and lay it down. You're going to notice that this pattern is a little different, and it's also stuck to backing paper. All right, now this backing paper is holding it in place, and there's also a sheet of clear transfer film on top. So when you first look at it, it might stick like this. So you don't want that to happen. The first thing you want to do is squeegee the transfer tape down onto the carbon fiber decal. Once you do that, it's going to adhere to the front transfer, okay? So this is backing paper, this is transfer film. We're gonna peel it off, and then we're gonna line it up. Now with this lineup, we have more material to wrap around and more material to wrap on the top and the bottom. So this is actually a little bit wider than the clear one. So you wanna notice the little miter cut in the end, and you wanna make sure this cut is over the side, so it's gonna wrap over, and at the same time, look at the chrome over here. You wanna make sure you're not sticking too far. And once you find a great spot, and you think all the chrome is covered, just put it down like this, and then double check. You might be extending too far one side or the other, but the important thing is from the top angle that you do not have any chrome exposed. So I'm not gonna abort this, but you could simply pull this right up and start over again. So we're gonna squeegee it on lightly, and then we're gonna remove the front transfer tape. This just peels off like this, very easy. And now you see the beautiful woven 3M 1080 carbon fiber pattern. And now we're gonna look at the top. See how I'm making a ridge with my finger? All this is gonna get wrapped inside the door handle. So let's just start right away. And again, you're just taking the squeegee and you're forcing it inside. Just push it in there and you're sticking it down to the chrome that extends inside. And again, just keep pushing it in, forcing it down. It does wrap around. And then same thing on the bottom, through the bottom edge, and you're pushing up. So you're pushing it down, in, and then up. Now I've got a little bit excess material here on the edge. If you do, don't worry about it. Sometimes it will just break off or it will go inside. Either way, as long as you're covering up the chrome, we do make them a little bit longer sometimes. So this material here is just excessive. So we could have went further to the left, but I think we're still gonna get a great end results. And again, the sunlight really helps. In the wintertime, more people have problems with these. It's basically 80 degrees out here. The material stretches and it's not too loose, it's not too soft. Wrap underneath, slide it down. And now when you get to the end, you're gonna notice that we put miter cuts on it. So see how this flap has two wings on it? This is just to give you a good look on the side. So if we look right at the side, you can see how this works. We're gonna flap over these two pieces, the small little wings, around the top and the bottom, and then flip over this piece. And that's it. We've covered all the chrome up. You can see now on here, you might need to press it on the corner a little bit just to make it conform. But if you've got it warm, and if it's not warm out, use a hair dryer. But that's it. Just get the corners the way you want them. And again, pushing the material in and pushing it up from the bottom and down from the top and left on the right side is going to ensure that you've got a great fit. It's not going to come loose. It's going to hold on there until you take it off. And that's it. This is a vinyl installation. This is for anything dry. If you buy it in any other color, as long as it's not clear, you don't need to use any kind of solution or water. And that's it. And let's show you how easy it is to take off. One day you might want to remove it. And this customer didn't order these, so you just grab the vinyl and take it off. Now let's troubleshoot this. Let's say you put it on like this and you left a lot of chrome at the bottom. You just grab it like this and straighten it out, push it down. It's never too late to rip it off and give up. You can always start over, reposition it. You can stretch it. If you leave it like this and you don't have the chrome on the top, you can still stretch the material, lift it up. So it is super strong, very flexible. It does stretch, it does give. It's not designed to, but again, if you need to reinstall it or lift it up, let's say you put it on too far to the left and you left all this chrome on the end. You can pull it up, you can still start over. The transfer tape that's originally placed on it is just an aid to make it easier for you. The professionals don't even use it. They just slap a piece on here, trim it. But with our products, you don't need any kind of knives. Everything has been pre-cut to fit your Tesla. Thanks again, RPM.